That's gone live. That's gone live. Good morning, everybody. Morning, morning. Hey, Hayley. There she is. Nice and early. Hope you're good. Right, that's going. That's doing its thing. Let me just get my chat up on this one. Where are we? Morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Typical, the dog's starting to want attention. No, oh, you bring it in here then. Lie down. View channel. Morning, everyone. I can see you all coming in. Hope you're all good. Just getting my, you know what it's like on the iPad. Yeah, it's not quite come up yet. Story of my life. Morning, everybody. I hope you're well. Give it a few minutes anyway for everyone to join. I'm just going to get off this again and just remove that again. I might take this in, considering my best friend works for Apple. I should get her to sort this out, really. It just seems a bit odd. And I feel like I'm always repeating myself every morning. Morning, everybody. Welcome to the live and launch day. What's that not coming up? Hayley is in the chat. She's in the room. Why is that not deleting? It's not even letting me do that now either. Morning, everybody. Give everyone a chance to come in anyway. So maybe I've got a dodgy iPad. Let's try it again. Just want to get my chat up on the screen. Morning, morning, morning. See you all joining. Thank you, everybody. Hope you're all good. It's Friday. Apparently there's snow in some places of the UK. I brought my little bistro set out 3 days ago and I sat in the sun and it was warm. And now we've got snow. It's pretty windy and miserable out there, but hopefully it'll get better. Still not coming up. Morning, morning. Thank you for joining. I always like these days. Still not coming up. Maybe I will in a minute. I was doing something. Wow, that was quick. Just had the pre-op assessment. Now I'm in time to watch you. Okay, Donna. Oh, there you go. It's all come up. There we go. I can see it all now. So welcome to Let the Good Times Roll. I've been sharing sneak peeks of the 4 new stamp sets all through the week on Facebook. We've got Hayley in the chat. So if you see Hayley commenting, you're not following Hayley. She's got her own YouTube channel. She's my new design team for Made to Surprise, and she has supplied me with 6 amazing cards, which I'll be showing you all in a minute. And then I've got 4 that I've made, and then I'm going to do 2 more today. So you've got 12 lovely samples that you use in this new collection. Yeah, just click on. There you go, Hayley's cards. I can just see it. Hey everyone, she's just waved. If you click on that, you'll be able to subscribe to her channel. She has done, I think she's doing a couple of videos, she said to me, but she'll be sharing other things as well. So go give her some support and show some love there for Hayley. And yeah, welcome to join. I need to share my links. Hang on a minute, because I was just halfway through reading something. I've just realised I've not shared. I'll just actually, I think it's gone. Let me just check. Yes, that's up. Okay, right. Let me just pull the link for the products and I'll drop it into the chat and I'll pin it. So it's all available. There's a bundle offer as always. Yeah, so it's all up there now. It looks lovely. Good, good, good. Right, let's, yeah, better do this before. Who's already purchased? Because I know we've got our we've got a bunch of you that grab it straight away. Oh, Peggy, 5 AM. Oh yeah, thumbs up as well. I always forget that. Let me just quickly do that. Oh, there's not even 50 thumbs up, but there's over 120 of you watching. So if you don't mind, just give me a thumbs up. It is free to do and it just helps support the channel. Right, copy. Let me just drop this into you guys and then we can get started. I've also done, if you can't stay for the 2 hours today, because I'm going to be making 2 cards, there is the release video as well that's over on Made to Surprise. That's already gone out, so you can always watch that one as well. Right, where's the live on here? Okay, I'll just pin it in a second. Thumbs up everyone. Thanks Jeanette. Hi everyone. I can see lots of the regulars in. Sorry I've not been calling you out individually like I try to do, but You know I love you. Right. Supplies. That should. There we go. Okay, you should just see me there. I'm just going to pin that message. Is that coming up? There we go. Right, we're all good to go. Let's shut that down. I'll get away from being this close to the camera. Right, so I'll show you the products while we're here this way, because I think it's sometimes nice to see it from this kind of view. Morning, Simone. Already done the thumbs up, and it's 9 p.m. here in Australia. Thank you, Kathleen. Morning, everyone. Morning, Tez. Morning, Susan. Oh, that's okay. Thanks for coming in though, saying hi. So these are our 4 new wonderful stamp sets. So we have just the guys. So you've got them there in the bar. You could be at a concert, whatever it may be. You've got some fun sentiments there as well. And this, out of all of them, this one I think is probably my favourite. I just really enjoy colouring it in. Hi, Jackie. Then you've got this one here, which is another one for the guys. This is games night. But if you didn't want them to be playing the games, the consoles are quite small. You could easily, I say in the video, you could easily put like a beer bottle over there or a can, something, you know, a book maybe. They don't have to be playing the game. So it's very easy to change that scene if you want to. I love the sentiments on this one. The man, the myth, the legend. Keep calm and game on. And then you've got control, alt, delete, which is control yourself, alter your thoughts and delete negativity. So there's some fun ones there. And you'll see these all coloured in a moment with the samples. Hi everybody. Then we've got this one here, which is Paint the Town Red. You got the 3 ladies dancing, which is super fun. Let's raise a glass. It says behind every great night, a great friends and a cocktail. And then age is just a number, but wine is timeless. And then, oh, this one's falling off. Let me just put that back on. This is Life's a Beach. And you've got the 3 ladies there with their backs looking out to the lovely scene. Love you to the beach and back. Life is better with friends, and let's go on an adventure. But they could be at the lake. They could be sat on the grass looking at a nice scene. It's entirely up to you how you kind of use that one. I've rushed around like crazy. All my jobs are done for you now, ready for a mucker's morning. Hey Laura, you're good. So those are your 4 new stamp sets. These are wonderful, and these are the start of more. So we'll be doing more scenes, more of these people. They're going to become a bit of a feature within the Made to Surprise family. So hopefully you'll enjoy these, and it'll be something you would like to, you know, collect if you're into your stamping and everything. Morning, everybody. Then we've got to help you create and build the scenes with them. I've got this scene builder stamp and die set, but you can use this also with all the other past sets as well. So if you've got, when I did that masculine launch, which was with one of the Showstoppers collections, and you've got the gaming and all that lot, there's additional pieces here you can add to that. Any kind of beachy scenes that I've done in the past. You've got the music collection that I did back along. You can now add in your disco ball, your microphone, your lights. You've got speakers there. You've got your TV screen here, which has got like a game of football going on for the lads that are sat on the sofa. But you could easily mask those elements out of that, and you could add a sentiment in there, or maybe, you know, something else you might have in your stash that you want to put on there. The beach one looks great. Yeah, that was a nice one to colour as well. Hey Deb, morning everybody. You've got your pizza box there with your pizza inside. You've got your beach bag, beach ball. What else we got? Oh, the dart. Your games console there as well. And again, you'll see many of these on the cards in a moment. Morning, everybody. Then your paper pad, which I know lots of you like to get, this and the stamp set. So this is the new Let the Good Times Roll paper pad. So you've got 8x8 pad for each of 6 designs, and it's the 190 GSM. And I'll just give you a little look at each of these as well. So you have your topper sheets, which are really nice. And these match all the colours in the paper pad, so you just follow your white line there. They're easy to cut out. I like to sometimes roughly cut it out, stick it on some heavier weight, like a 300 GSM cardstock, let that dry, and then cut it out. And they're like little chipboard pieces, so if you want them to be a little bit more usable, you know, to like 3D makes and stuff, then just stick them onto a bit of card. But otherwise, just cut them out. It's a nice card paper anyway, and you can just stick them onto your cards. You've got 4 of those, and you've got your disco ball there. I love this one. She's really cool. Claire, you purchased the stamp sets. Yeah, they're nice, they are. Then you've got your water there, like the ripples, like looking into the pool. And you've got this one, which is really cool. Pizza and gaming. There's some fun little pens in there. And then you've got that one as well, which has got your console logos and stuff. Morning, Sharon. And, oh, is that it? Yeah. Oh no, hang on a minute. That one. What have I got? I thought I had them all in order. That one. Which has got a mix of all of the beer bottles and cocktails and stuff. Morning, everybody. Morning, morning, morning. Hey, Benita. I see lots of you in. Hey, Rach. So I think that's all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that's your new paper pad. And then the new mechanism. So this is a card style that I have made before, and it's been around a long time, but it was one, again, that quite a few people said about doing a die set for. So some of you might be able to recognise the kind of style it will make just from the packaging. But working with angles and everything, I know some people struggle with that. So to have the dies to do it for you is always nice, and it does make this style card very quick to do. So you get 48 dies in this because you've got mats and layers for every single part here. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, and then I'm doing 9, 10 ways to use this, and I reckon there's still more. And I know some of you in the chat will already be thinking about other ways that you would want to use this. So you'll see lots of the different ways in a minute, but I reckon there's still some more as well that we can do with this, and maybe other made to surprise mechs that you could mix this with as well. I know some of you have been sticking your showstoppers together. Now this is 6 by 6, so it will go through a standard die machine, but it's right on the edge of your plates, so you just have to bear that in mind, but it will go through. But if you've got your large A4 machine, then it's just easier that way. And that will fold down to 6 by 6 size when it's just your single with your panel, but you can obviously then make it much, much bigger. Sharon, you've ordered the collection. Hey Ben, I hope you're well. The Airport Express, then going to pick my daughter up. Been on the school trip to South Korea. Oh wait, how nice. Somewhere I never managed to get to, but I would still love to. So yeah, so that is all of the new products, and like I said, that is over on Craft World now. You can get that as a bundle, and it's all individual as well. Morning everybody. Hey Sam, thank you. Hope you're all good. Now I'm going to flip you around, and we can look at, oh no, let me show you a couple of the samples this way up, because again it's just a bit easier. So the most simplest way to use it is this lovely card here. So that's when that folds down, that will go in your envelope. That is your 6 by 6 size. But you can see when it pops up, and with all of the mats and layers, so it's your double diamond style for anybody that's maybe unsure. So that is your simplest way of using it, and I've sized the panels so that all the stamp sets fit in that section. Tracy's bought the bundle, and you can see how lovely does that image look coloured in. I just think they're brilliant. Absolutely love these. Big shout out to Sarah, my designer, as well. This is her artwork. She's done all the illustrations as always, and I think she's done these ones really well. Thank you everybody. So that's your simplest way of using it. Then if you want to do a simple double version, then you can create something like this. How wonderful is that? Oh, of course, yeah, never mind. You'll see it anyway when I flip it around. I'll show them again. So that is your double, and I think off the top of my head, when that folds down, it will go into a C6. So it's 7 by 6, I think that one is. I just absolutely love it. And you can see I've added the extra diamond panels into the middle there. It's nice, isn't it? And then you've got, I then thought, let's try and work it into a box style. And I added an extra score line. Now I filmed all these, so these tutorials will be airing out. And I created this style. And I think with the theme of like the gaming and stuff, it works really well. And you can see that's your box. So that folds down. I think that's 7 by 6 or so. Yeah, it will be 6 high because that's the height of the card. But you can see the papers on that one as well. And I just used the little gaming consoles. How cool is that? It's nice, isn't it? And then what did I do after that? Oh, then I thought about doing a box but with an aperture. So then I did this one. I've stuck it to the front of a card, and I've got our ladies dancing away, and I thought it looked good with the disco ball hanging down. And I used the holographic card because I just think that worked really well for that kind of party scene. And you can see the papers there in the background as well. So that's on an 8x8, but you could easily put that down onto a 7x7 as well if you wanted to. But with the big words across, I know lots of you have got the big words, then I think they work really well as well. How good are they though? Having a good old time. And then let's look at Hayley's makes. So Hayley has done, let's start off, I really liked this one. When she sent me the picture first of all, I was like, I don't know, you've done that. So this is a 3D version. So this one doesn't go flat. So you put that in a little box envelope, but she's used just the two like diamond parts of it. And I think that's so clever. That disco ball needs to spin or wobble a bit. Yeah, definitely can go on a spinner. How lovely is that? Just using the sentiment and those designs, the images from the builder set, which I think looks really nice. And that's just on the top fold. So you can see how that all displays. I think that's really cool. And then she's done, I'll save the two that aren't using the die set because they're just for people who don't like to buy the mechs. I think it's nice to have options. Then she's done this version where you've got your double big panels and then you've got the diamond folds in the middle. So if you've got like, maybe it's a big milestone, birthday, 65th birthday, you know, and then you can have maybe a photo of someone or a nice image, you know, so different configurations, you know, depending on how, you know, you want to decorate this. I think it's a great one as well. You get, I see in the chat sometimes in the group, people need a card for like work colleagues, you know, these kind of styles, you've got lots of space. And if you double it again, which I've got 2 monster cards that Hayley's made, you'll see them in a minute, there's definitely space on those. Brought the mechanism and the blooming papers, yay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'll look good together actually as well. So that's really nice. Morning, everybody. Thank you for joining. I can see people coming in. Then, so this is the pink one. She's done a triple version of that and created, let me hold it up. How big it's like, I mean, I'm a bit wider these days now, but it's wide. I think, what was it, 8? It's 12 inches. So you need a gift bag for this one. You can see on the side, she put it in a card and everything, look. But I mean, if you've got a work colleague, or you just love someone a lot and you want to tell them a lot, you know, then this is great. But I thought it was really fun. Again, it works really well with this theme. You know, if you've got someone that's into coding and just gaming and stuff, then this kind of shape's really cool. It's massive, massive. Yeah, it is. I think that works really well. I think that's fantastic. How long did that take you to make, Hayley? And then she's done a triple panel version. So I just need to, this one's a little bit unruly. Let me just bring it all in. Again, you'd need to make bigger envelopes or hand deliver these, but we just want to show you, that's the whole point of when you make samples, is to show you kind of, you know, everything you can do with them. But there's this style. I'm going to have to hold it like this. There we go. You can imagine when it's displayed, obviously holding it up is not probably the best, so I'll show it in a bit. She's put little stands on the back as well to display it, but you can see again, if I just hold it, how cool that looks. So that's with your 3 panels. I was going to get just the stamps, but I've had to get it all. This is the thing why I like to do, you know, show you many ways, because I think sometimes we look at things and I've said it loads of times, haven't I? It can be years later and we use a die set and we use it in a way and someone goes, oh my God, I love it, I need it. I didn't think I needed it, now I do, you know, like 2 years later. So it's always good to keep using them and playing around with them. Hey Lou, ordered the whole collection. Sorry I'm late, don't worry at all, thank you. Thanks for joining. And then these are 2 others that Hayley's done, which I think are lovely. So this is a side panel. So you can make this without the dies, but I have got the die that does this side panel as well. But how cool is that? And I love the way she's done the diamond fold, diamond shapes down the side there with the beer, which is really cool. And that all folds down. That's the 5x7 size, I think, that one. And she's got the happy birthday to the man at the moment on the back. And then she's done this really pretty one, which is an 8x8 with the ladies. So you can see there how that one looks. And those all stand up. How lovely is that? So do we think Hayley should stay, guys? Is she a keeper for me to surprise? I think she's done good. I think she certainly gets us now, you know. Go big or go home. Right, let me just pop these away. I will share them again as we go through the live and later on, just for those that are joining a bit later. Let me just pop all this away. Yes, Hayley should stay. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think she gets it. So make sure, like I said, anybody just joining, Hayley's my new DT. This is her first bunch of cards that she's made for me. I know she was very nervous. She's messaged me a few times and she was all excited this morning. And I think she's probably got, you know, a big sigh of relief now that it's all done. What was that first one? I always remember it when I started DT work, you know, starting for someone new. It takes a while, doesn't it? So I think you've done brilliantly. Hayley, these cards are amazing. I think you can definitely stay. Fab samples, Hayley, just place my order. Yeah, she has the go big or go home member. Hayley, your cards are amazing. What's that? Oh yes, that was yeah, that was given to me. Hayley, you did great. You didn't have to be nervous. Ah, see, Hayley, lots of love for you. Right, I'll pop them there. I'm going to just flip you around now. Smash it. Let me just get this back in place. Okay, I'm just going to flip you around. There we go. You're all good there. And see the chat. I've got my coffee. I might just put that on the warmer actually because I will be talking quite a bit. There we go. So there you can just see it all here for anybody who's missed it. Oh, let me turn the overhead light off as well. Excuse me. Right. Yeah, definitely an asset. And she's excelled herself. 10 out of 10. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you, everybody. There you go. Right, so let's get started. So I want to do 2 demos today, again, showing different ways of using it. So I've got, I think we'll do this one first, and then we can talk through the die set and how it all works. So I've already put mine on the magnet. Now I have folded because I planned out my cards, so I've cut it again here just to go through the folding. Like I said, I've got videos for mine. Hayley's done a few as well. She will be doing a few, and she shares on Instagram as well. So make sure you're sharing and following her on Instagram and also her YouTube. That's it. Good morning. Hey Nicole, or Nicola, sorry. Fab done. You done, Fab girl, from Tracy. Decided earlier this week that I didn't need the stamps, but I would see what the mech die was and would probably buy that. Then you said the stamps were the start of the set. More to come. I guess. Sorry, Karen. I love your samples, Hayley. Amazing and stunning. Right, let me just have a quick sip of my coffee because you know what I'm like. I talk at like lightning speed, and I'm also trying to keep up with the chat, make the card. So yeah. Baby caffeine. Just popped in to see the launch. Great cards, Hayley and Sam. Thank you, Linda. Right. So this is your set here. Pop this all to one side. So like I said, the die will go through your standard machine. I will show you on my big shot, just for anybody that's ever unsure. But it's right on the edge, so you'll probably find that it will run through it, and you might get it spot on and it will just cut it all perfectly. But you might find that one side is just a little bit off, so you might have to just go through with your trimmer. But if I lay that down, you see it's right on there, so it will go through fine if you've got your standard machine, no problems. But if you've got an A4, just for a little bit of ease and not having to, because you've got to cut your card obviously just a little bit bigger than that, so just bear that in mind. But that's your main die there. So you've got a cut line right through the middle, and then these are all your score lines, and then you've got all your mats and layers for all of those angles, because that's, I think, as crafters, it's the one thing I always remember my mum, she said they're the ones that I never quite got my angle right, or I thought I was straight and I wasn't. And again, for those of you that like your dies to do the main cards and stuff, then this one's going to be a fab one because it's just nice and quick. And then you've got enough of your mats and layers to run it all through. So you've got all of your mats there, the larger ones. You can run them all through and say your mirrored card, and it's all done for that one, you know, side. And then you've got your layers again, run them all through with your pattern paper, and then they're all ready to go. And then you've got your panels. So these are your connecting panels. So these sections here connect onto here, and then you've got your mats and layers for there. Okay, you haven't got a mat and layer for these sections because a lot of the time you're sticking over them, but if you have kept them exposed, like on a couple of samples I've got them, it's just a simple mat and layer. You get priced on the file, like the pattern that they have to program into the system, also on the metal that we use. You can imagine the program for this, you know, there's a lot already on that section, and the costs, honestly, you take a little bit away and it can make a big difference. So I thought we'll get rid of, not that they were there, but we'll take those, don't have those ones because they're easy for us to add, and a lot of the time you're going to be sticking over anyway. Great card, Sam and Hayley ordered some of the new collection. It's great. Thank you, Linda. It's Baltic here compared to, I know, I was just saying, Tracy, I sat in the garden a few days ago and I was hot. I got my little bistro set out and now it's freezing. I thought, I'm going to get out in the garden. I've got some lovely new pots that I need to fill and some planters. Never mind. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. So when you've cut it, you want to run that large die through and you will have this. So you can see you've got your cuts there and then you've got all the score lines. First of all, I would go and fold your 4 vertical score lines. So this is a 230 or up. I have actually used, this is 300 GSM for my demo, one of them today. So you can use your heavier weight. Excuse me, you just got to bear it in mind, obviously, you know, your bulkiness of this. I know some of you, you know, if you're posting it, by the time you add your mats and layers, and if you're adding any decoration, these can get quite thicker. So you probably just want to go with your lighter weight. Oh, there we go. There's someone that's happy that I've got it in a die, Tracy. Yeah. And my mum said as well, she went, I'll be borrowing this one. And then I just go back the other way because you're going to be folding it in all different ways. Okay, so you've done those ones. And then you see you've got 4 crosses. You just want to pinch those. They're all mounting folds. Just pinch across like so. You don't want to fold any of that. Although you might want to. Like I said, I know some of you might be thinking, I've seen another way again to use this set. So be interesting. I think it could look quite fun attached to another showstopper, like the side panels and the trifold one. You could add this to it, the 6x6 ones. Okay, and you can already see, as long as you do all them as mounting folds, there's you can see the design already. And then they just, if you pinch these down, they just fold under each other like that. So you could have a very slim, thin little card like that. And then you can see it just pops up. And that's it. It's as easy as that. Now it's all down to decoration. So that's how you fold it. I'll fold another piece later on when we do the next demo. So I'm going to pop the orange to one side because I've already got these ones ready because I've wanted to lay everything out before I decided what I was going to demo. I love adding the tower edges. Yeah, the tower edges would work. The 6x6 tower die. There's another one that I think you could have these either side. I mean, we're going to go massive with cards like this, but I think it's fun to play around. And I always remember someone maybe about a year ago in the Mixed Up Crafters group shared a card, and I think they added about 3 different showstoppers together. It was huge. But I think if you're hand delivering, then why not? Right. That over to one side. So this one, we are going to use this image here. So I've already gone and coloured it in. I have to do a lot of this prep before, otherwise, I mean, we're already half an hour in. I haven't actually physically made the card yet, so I have to, you know, put these bits together. But there is that lovely image of the lads at the bar. Maybe they're just about to go to a football game. You know, maybe they're about to go and see Sam Fender in concert. I don't know. Would work with some of the Peanuts cards you did for fall. Yeah, definitely. Looks like a challenge. I'm on it. Yeah, Taz loves a challenge. So I haven't done the smallest one of the panels. I think I've just taken in, always need a larger one. The largest one is the same height as this piece here. So that one there is going to go onto here. Okay. and that attaches it. And then I took, I think it's just the medium. Yeah, so I didn't use the small one for this one. So the medium size, and that's cut out the image there. So I stick that one on top of there first of all. Great colour cardstock stamp. This is an old one. I think it's from Hobbycraft. Had quite a lot of it, and I thought actually it goes quite well. It pulls out the teal in the some of the cups there, so I thought it would work quite well. Okay, sorry if I missed you earlier as well. Such a clever fold, and definitely easier with a die. Yeah, like I've always said, I'm very, very transparent. You can make anything without dies, and I have pretty much most card folds going on my Mixed Up Craft YouTube channel. However, sometimes we just like the dies. They just give us cleaner lines and make it all a little bit quicker. And there's a lot of people for different reasons, different crafting abilities, and yeah, it's just nice to have these. So if you like it, go for it. If not, maybe you're like, nope, I'm going to do this without, but I want the stamps. Go for it. We don't mind around these ways. There we go. Then for the sentiment, I'm going to have, we'll stamp that now. And again, if you've got all the stamp sets, you could easily, change the sentiments as well. We'll stick with what we're using. So I think we'll do happy birthday to the man of the moment. And I'll have that one, should go. I tried to make sure I left some room, so I'll do some stamping with you. I saw Tracy Ann adding the wiper was really clever. Must use those edge dies more. That's the thing, that's what's so good about the group, is we forget sometimes what we've got, whether it's my products or some of you might have another company's stamp or die, and someone shared it on a card in a way that you didn't think to do, and that's why I think it's lovely. That's why I always encourage, when you share, to just put as much information in the card, in the description, when you share it into the group, and any group on Facebook, because in every group there's a search bar, and in that search bar, if you put in diamond pop-up card or masculine card or male card, anybody who's wrote that, it will then come up and it's easy to find. So we always encourage that when you upload a card, say into Mixed Up Crafters, that you put, I've made this card today for a male birthday or this pop-up diamond. Just try and put a little bit of info, and then if people ever go to want to search for it, and you might want to search for it yourself, you might have been like, oh, I know I shared it there and I didn't take a photo and I forgot. Rather than scrolling through possibly years worth of posts, if you just go into the search and pop them in. And like I said, that goes for any group that you're in. So any other card making groups or papercraft groups, you'll see the search and you can just put anything in there. Dies help me because I have limited sitting time because of my pain issues. So it's thanks to these dies that I get to make pretty cards quicker. Helps my pain and my brain. That should be a quote there. I like that. Helps my pain and my brain. We should use that somewhere. Thanks, Rach. Done that one. Yeah, right, okay, so let's stamp this one. So how are we all? It's Friday, guys. What have we got planned for the weekend? What are we doing? What am I doing? Don't know. I never really think too far ahead when I've got a launch. My brain will kind of clear once I finish this live. No doubt there'll be DIY involved. So there we go, that looks really nice. That fills that space. Clear those up later. Nothing. That's always a good thing as well, sometimes just doing nothing. Right, so we're going to connect these two together first, and then what I'm going to do is add more diamonds onto the side. So it's kind of going to be like a style we've done, but we're adding to it, so it will make it look different again. Where are we? I'm not doing much this weekend. Taylor net, nothing. I have a lovely quiet weekend after a very hectic week, just me and my craft room for a change. Isn't that nice though, Carmen? They're the best. When you've had a really hectic, time, and then finally it all settles and it's just you in the things that you love. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, I've got quite a few things on this month. And then, what was it? April. Oh yeah, my sister's baby's due next month. So I've not really taken much time off so far this year. I had a little bit of time off. Well, it was only, I think I made a long weekend for my birthday in January. But yeah, I'm going to start using a bit of my new holiday, I think, from next month. So I'm taking a bit of time off with my sister. Not much. Calling my dentist specialist. Tooth pulled out, the wisdom tooth. Ouch, anything to do with teeth and dentist. I mean, I go, I'm very fortunate. I've been lucky with that side of things. I've never had any issues, but yeah. Chilled weekend with Andy in Rome. So maybe craft. I'm having a quite chilled weekend with Andy in Rome. So maybe craft, wine and chill time. No, I'm confused. How are you going to craft if you're in Rome? Or is Andy in Rome a programme? I'm confused. Is Andy your husband, Tracy, your boyfriend? Who's Andy? How can you have a chilled weekend if you're in Rome? So I'm guessing Andy in Rome is a programme and I don't know. Okay, so you saw how that folds down and sticks together. So that is one style already, which I've already done, and you'll see tutorials for this one. Andy in Rome watching. Andy's in Rome. Oh right, so Andy's in Rome, but you're still home. It's confusing. It sounds like you were in Rome with Andy. Okay. Okay. But now what I want to do, so I've got these two here, which I'm just going to stick on first before I add the diamond bits. Okay, so we just extend those. Oh, is someone getting a puppy? I've just seen Hayley replied to Sean. I can't see. Oh, there it is. Oh, German Shepherd. Oh, German Shepherd puppies are adorable. That's lovely. Enjoy it. It's going to be hectic. Andy in Rome, Tracy Ann at home alone. I'm not the only one that read it that she was in Rome though, no? Or was that just me? Anyway, she's going to have fun in the craft room. He's on a boys' weekend, got you. I thought Andy in Rome was a programme. Oh, I'm a little bit weird like that. Where are we? Hello from Dark30 Ohio. Hello, thank you for joining. Hope you're good. Is that Deborah? Yeah. Then I've got all of these. So you've got your mats and layers for all of these sections. So I stick those ones on next. And you can do, a silver card would be nice with this. Cut nice coloured cardstock, and then another layer because you've got mats and layers. But I've just done the one, just for the demos really, because otherwise it's quite a lot to stick down. Get that all lined up. They're amazing dogs. Yeah, we've got an old boy just down around the corner from me, and he's always walked around when I see him. And yeah, you can tell it's going to be a big loss for that family when that dog goes, because not that little, it's all dogs, but I think big dogs as well, because they just take up a lot of room as well, don't they? So on sofas and chairs and stuff, but also you can tell he's very well loved. These stamps are ideal for cards for my 3 sons and Trev. Oh, good. Glad you like them, Lynette. Like I said, we are doing more. So, yeah, if it's something you're enjoying, you like them, then we're going to do more scenes. If you do some sports, other, poses and things like that. So it should be nice. Amazing dogs, yeah. Now, you can keep it as it is, but they can move about here. So a nice way to sort that is you can then stick more on top, like so. Now I want to stamp onto these and do a little bit of colouring, but we're going to have those. Oh no, I'm going to stick these down, then I'm going to stamp and die cut and pop them on. So I'm going to have those there, and then what I've done, oh hang on, no, I've done it the wrong way around. I'm going to have, how did I do this? Those ones, the bigger ones. Now for this, because I wanted them the same size, I just used my cardstock and I just cut 2 of the squares, or they won't cut because it's embossed, but I just went over these 2 areas and then cut them because I wanted these to be the same size. But you could just use the smaller ones if you wanted to. But that there, that one there, and then these are going to go on here. So we're going to have that one there, and we're going to totally change the edges so it doesn't look straight. That one there. And I'm just lining up the points with the edge of the card. That one and that one. And then these are going to go over the top. So we've changed that. And when it folds down, when I roughly held one side, it's going to fall apart. We'll do it in a minute. You get a really nice finish on the sides. Okay. I know, Laura, I've raised this. Do you remember we spoke about it a while ago? And I feel awful when I say it, but the market for it isn't big. And the amount we would have to buy of those, you know, inclusive stamps, we don't think we've got the customer base to sell them all. And it's you know, I've got to be realistic with it, but it's sad because I totally agree and I want to do it. And I said to you, do you remember about doing it and having all of these things? So I'm going to relook at it again now, because I think doing these, maybe it might be that we just add small additions into existing stamps. So we could do a set of like the scene builders, but we could have a walking stick and bits in that, maybe build it that way. But I agree, I 100% agree, Laura. So, but yeah, from a business perspective, when the bosses and stuff are looking at the money and the orders, that's where it's a bit different. I was thinking you could mask these stamps to add both points. Oh God, yeah, 100%. You could definitely do a lot more. But how cool does that look now? Totally changing the sides. Yeah, I think so, Benita. Yeah, definitely. So, but like I said, this is part of a bigger thing, so hopefully we'll be able to do that for you guys. So let's stick these down there. You could pop a little bit of foam behind these if you want them to be lifted, but I'm going to just stick these flat. Excuse me. Oh gosh, my throat. Because I'm going to add dimension onto these bits. That's a great card. Need big mantle. Yeah. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue, and you just want to line your points up with the points there. You might want to push it all down flat when you do it, and then again, just going to add a little triangle shape there. Hey Briar, how are you? I love this. It's exactly what I love about your products, the versatility. We all see something different, and it gives us all so much scope to the value, the money out of the product. Yeah, it's nice when we can do a bit more than just one thing with them. And as you'll soon see, Hayley, there'll be lots of people when they get them and they start to add. Because I've always said it, don't be afraid to snip things away, add an extra score line. I mean, that box one that I shared earlier, this one here, this is just adding a score line through this bit here, and it totally changes it. And yeah, just gives you a whole different look. So I think it's nice to be able to do that. And I'm just going to put a bit of glue there, and then just sit that one down again. Just line up the points. Just make sure they're all nice and straight. So just do the same on this side. Unfortunately, so you can hear a bit of banging. I think the neighbours might be doing a bit of DIY. You can hear a faint little thud. Where's that one going? Make sure I get them in the right place. But yeah, if you've got the original towers, I like what someone said earlier about using the edge, the 6x6 edges. You could use them, so the nice bow. If you've got the bow, that'd look cute on the sides. But I've just had some cards published in Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine, and one of them includes a wheelchair. Tracy, how lovely! It's nice when you get your stuff published, when you see it in, you know, professionally photographed. How lovely! Was it a feature then that you did, or was it like a competition? How? What? Tell us more. And again, I always say, you've just reminded me now. Whenever you're sharing anything on social media, if you're using something from a magazine or that, you know, product from a certain company, tag them, because that's how you get noticed, to then be able to feature in mags. They might then take your card and ask you, can we feature this in our next issue? And that's kind of how I first started getting noticed. I was just tagging the companies, probably getting sick and tired of me. I was tagging them all the time. But it's how companies will pick up your work. So if it is something you want to do and get featured or join design teams and magazine content creators and things like that, and that's what you need to be doing. A bit like making a photo album. Or what have I missed something before? I forgot what that's about. Thank you, Crafty Lunds, LUNZ. Replying to Hayden's comment there, thank you. Yes, it was a feature for Josh Griffiths Studios Beyond Stamping Stamps. Oh, I love Josh. He's so nice. He often likes my posts and I'll comment on his and stuff. So yeah, he's doing really well as well. Hi Sam, I was wondering if you're going to stock your number dies again. We've got a different lot of numbers coming out, I think, in the next couple of launches. I can't remember, Tracy. Yeah, well done, Tracy. Right, I don't want to push it too much because I've used the construction glue. Oh yeah, see, it's still, that just takes a little bit longer. But if I just push that under, you just want to make sure that, again, these are all, see the little gap there? That one's a little bit, bring that down so they're a little bit more. Those points line up. But what a lovely, you know, way that looks when they take it out of the envelope. So just keep it all nice and lined up. Just hold that a little bit longer. And then again, just carefully bring this side down. Yeah, see that gap there's a little bit different. So I'm just going to move. That's how that will look. So I'll give you an idea for envelope size for this one, if you were, or a bag. It might be the showstopper. Yeah, we've done one this size, 10.5 by 6. So the gift bag box, I think the gift bag boxes I've done will fit this in. But yeah, that's a really nice one. Oh, there you go, Deborah. I've just answered your question. You must have typed that just as I was doing it. Thank you, everyone. It's a bit surreal seeing you make some print. It's so nice, though. And make sure you keep them as well, because I've still got, this is my first time. When was this? Issue 91. Oh, I haven't got the date on this one, but I used the, I done a commission, sorry, and it got chose to go on the front cover. This was my first ever front cover, and it was my favourite magazine as well. And I love that. So I framed it. So you should frame it as well. Keep it on display. Excuse me. Right, so next I just want to stamp some of the images from here. Let's do a little scrap. Let's do the beer. Do the beer bottle. I wonder if the pizza would fit. Yeah, do the pizza. I'll do the gaming as well. Okay, playing some darts. It's all like pub things. Yeah, I'll stamp them a few other times, I think. They're very easy to colour in, so it won't take long. Let's do some more beer. Something to be very proud of, yeah. I need another piece, I think I'll just do the one. Do a little bit different, so I might colour these when I colour the ones for the next cards. We can do all that colouring together and then finish both the cards at the end. So I think we'll move on to the next demo now and get that one all put together as well, because then I can finish it all at the same time, which I think could be a bit easier. Congratulations, Tracy. And I could also just check that one there, or maybe that one, control. No, they won't quite fit. No, we'll leave that one for now. Plus I can let that dry a little bit longer as well. So we've got that ready to finish that card in a moment. So let's move on to the next one. Now this one, I want to turn it into an easel card. And I haven't made it at all, but I think it should work. So we've got bits here. So for anybody that's just joining, I'll go through the fold again with this piece, just so that you can see it, because I kind of have already done it, because I wanted to, yeah, again, work it out that it was going to work. So this is the new die set. You're just joining. And this is folds down to a 6x6 size. If you're just doing the single style, so this one here, okay. Excuse me, my throat. It's always when I'm talking a lot. So you can see when I lay it down, it comes up to here. So that's your main die, and then that's your panels that you add on. But when you fold it down, that's your 6x6 size. Okay. Run that through your a normal die machine. It will fit through because it's 6 inches. But it might just be on the edge of the plate, so just bear that in mind. But if you've got a larger machine, then use that and you'll just pass it through, no issues. And then there's your panels and stuff, but I'll talk you through that bit when we make that. I just want to show the fold on this piece. So when you've got it, you'll see, have you cut through the middle, fold your 4 vertical lines first. So just carefully fold those, and then just go back the other way. Like so. Okay, and then you want to do the folds on these 4 crosses, so they're mounting folds. So just pinch the tops of each one. Like so. And you'll see by doing them as mounting folds, you've got your shape already. You can see how that's coming together. And then you just want to pinch these sides, and you just push that all in, and that's your fold. And you can cut them as many times as you want. Okay, cool. All right, so there is one I've done, but I have kept the back section. So rather than them both folded out, I'm folding one over that way. Okay. This is going to be the top of the easel, I think. Yeah, very quick, Benita, which is nice. Okay, then in the set you get your panel dies. So I've cut, well, there's a lovely image. This is the one we're going to use today, and that's why I wanted to do an easel card, because I like this on the panels as a landscape, and it's going to work hopefully well. So this is that beautiful image of the 3 daisies, and I'll stamp another sentiment onto that. I'm going to use the pinks with this and the blue from the paper to decorate the diamonds, and we'll have another sentiment or something along the top. So that's going to go on that one, and then I've cut the larger one again. So the very biggest one, the one that is the same length as your panels, and we're going to stick that panel on first. I love the way paper behaves as you fold. It's just a really nice material to use, isn't it, paper? Something that is flat, you can turn it into the most amazing things. I've got the last, no spoilers. We don't do spoilers. We do lots of recommendations, but we don't do spoilers. So if you've already watched it, please don't say. I've got the last of Bridgerton to watch, and oh no, have I done? Hang on a minute. Oh no, I wasn't going to watch it, and I ended up watching. Did I watch it all? Oh my god, I was pretty tired. Anyway, there's a scene where she opens the invite and it pops, and I was just like, that's so cool. But it's so quick, I couldn't even see what it was. So I thought, oh, I'd like to see what that was, but it looked pretty complex. But I thought that was quite clever. But yeah, if you watch Bridgerton, then you'll know. It was very, very, very good. I just watched it all. I'm sure I've got one more to watch. Yeah, Bridgerton, it's brilliant. So good. Okay, moving on. We won't talk about Bridgerton anymore. People are sweating. Right, so we got that one. Then I'm going to stick the mat down, and then the layer. It was so cool, wasn't it? Straight away I was like, I did like a little like And then she just put it away, and it was like, as somebody would have got commission to do that for that that episode, and you can imagine their delight and the time they've spent on it. And then it was like 2 seconds. Can you imagine the family all sitting down? Oh, they're about to show my card. Here we go, here we go. And she just went like that, and all the stuff come out, and it was really like amazing. And then they just like went on to the next scene, and I was like, oh, I'd love to have seen that close up. Right, let's actually, no, I'm not going to stamp on this yet. I'm just going to stick it down because I think I might have a sentiment on the top and then the stopper. Binge watched it. Yeah, I did watch quite a few back to back, to be fair. But I think, and when you think this is season 4, she's got 8 kids, so we've still got, I'm hoping they're going to feature every child. I think that's the whole point of it. And also the Testaments is coming soon as well, and I can't wait to watch that, which is a follow-on from The Handmaid's Tale. That's obviously very different material in terms of its subject and stuff, but I absolutely love The Handmaid's Tale, so I'm looking forward to watching the Testaments when that comes out. Okay, so next I've taken another one of the main panel, and I want to stick that, but I want to stick it so you can add another one on the back, but I'm going to stick it on this side so it covers when you're looking inside. Run our glue along here. So just bring that all down again, keeping it that way. Make sure it's all lined up. Because that now, you could have it without it being an easel to stand up this way, but it pulls that kind of back, whereas I want that to come out this way so they stay forward. So you can see how hopefully that's going to work on the easel. Never watched it. Absolutely love this set. Thank you, Sandra. Hi, yeah. Sorry if I missed Mrs. Oh, you just joined now. Hi, Sandra. Hope you're good. Waiting over poor things. Oh, what have I missed? Couldn't bear thinking the story was out there and didn't know. Oh, right, I get you. Okay, now what I've done is I've cut this piece by hand, and this is 5 by 6, and along the 5-inch side I've scored at 4.5. Okay. This is going to stick onto the back of this piece. So we put the panel there, that tab there, sorry, this one. And then, can you see? And then the stopper's going to have to be there. It should work. I think this is going to have to be a card that I hand deliver, or I send to another crafter who would know how to display it, or you'll have to write in the kind of like card like how it's displayed. But it should work nicely. So again, little glue along there. And then open this one up. Down. So we just extended it now, just added a tab. Well, I know it could work, Benita, it's just having to do it. And again, I'm always wanting to do something different for the demos, but sometimes doing a brand new fold on a live launch day is not the best thing, but fingers crossed this will work. They look like they're sitting under. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's quite a nice idea. Yes, I could see that would work. So this should fold flat. Let's just fold that way first. Make sure that's secure. If you do them in black and add a tassel, you have a graduation cap. You do. Give graduation card, definitely. I think I've done this as a graduation card before. I think I'm sitting under umbrellas. I was thinking parasols. I'm going to start watching House on Channel 4. It has all 8 series in it, which is great. I watched a little bit of it, but I never got into it. I think my mum and dad might have watched it. I'm watching ER. That's my kind of like thing on the side that I can just pick up and watch whenever I want. So yeah, that needs the stopper because that just won't hold itself. But with the stopper, that should. There's no reason why that won't work. And I love the way that as you bring that up, these kind of lift up. That is really cool. I think that's very clever. And then for it to fold flat, it's going to have to go, I think that one would go under. And then that one. Yeah, so that's how it will fold flat. Which I think would be fine. Because then that would drop down. And then that will be there. So let's do a layer. We can use go back to the normal dies now in the set, and I'll use the large one. Let's just take these out. So we do medium size for the pink. A blue sky with the sun dot. Well, I'm going to use the paper from the paper pad. So we're using everything from the set, but yes, definitely all your suggestions would work. Stick this on top, and then I'll do the stopper with the sentiment, you know, one of the sentiments on. How do you like it? So cool. Some, do you know the mystery of your missing die? Well, I had one missing die and found it a few hours later attached to my watch strap, as it has a magnet. They get everywhere, they will. Those dies, they've got legs. You know, you think it's fallen, and it has, but then it's walked off a few feet, you know, in another direction. Honestly, it made me laugh when I saw it. I was like, oh dear, they're going to all tell me. Go, see, we had a die. We told you there was a die. Okay, so if I do a piece of white, and let's use, which one would be a nice one to have? We do Lovely to the Moon. Right, let's go on an adventure or something. It would be nice somewhere else. Let's do Love You to the Beach and Back. I'm just hoping it's not gonna. No, that will hold it there. No, it should. Yeah, it should work. Have some faith, Sam. So, are you liking the collection? Are we pleased to see this one? Beach Bums, that's a good one as well. Oh, hang on a minute. Actually, I need to cut this. Let's do this the right way. Let's cut this first. I do 1 1/4 by 6. So it goes right across, I think. That should look nice. So I can always add other little bits to it if I want to. What were the measurements again for the last piece you attached? It was 5 by 6. And you want to score along the 5-inch side at 4.5. That look about right, I think. Yeah, I think so. Yes, liking it, just deciding to purchase all or not. Loving the collection, yes. Okay, love that. And then we'll put a bit of foam on the back of this. And the strips. Oh, I do. I still have one little roll left. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Purchased all or just two. Purchased all or just two papers and die. I got you. This collection of that's my cards for the next few months sorted. Sounds already organised. I'm eating Cadbury's buttons. I found a selection box. I put in a safe place for Christmas. Oh, that's like a nice find. That is. We live in a small bungalow, and I lose it. I love it. I don't know. I've already eaten quite a few Easter eggs. I'll have it about there. Yeah, I've eaten only the small ones, you know, not like full on massive Easter eggs. But I have eaten a few. No, I thought it is. It's going to go back. I wonder how we can rectify this. Because you want it to still, like it's, I thought it might have dipped. We've got to make this work. It's too good to not be able to work. Look how lovely it looks from this way. Just needs to almost, but it can't connect anywhere, you see, because it needs to be able to fold flat. I didn't even look at what is in the bundle. I just, the confidence there, Sandra, in me. You're going to get an extra paper pad. I absolutely love the designs. Oh, Hayley, bless you. How can we do this? There is a way. And again, I'm just looking, but that's quite a fun card, even that way as well. So if I added a score line there, but it needs to come in. See, like there. It just needs just a little, you know, hook and loop. Yes. Hello, beautiful. Hey, Deborah. I hope you're good. Put a pop-up stand behind the card. Actually, it could have. Then there's another card fold. You could just put a card blank behind that, and it would work. That would solve it. But it just seems a bit extra. I might just do it just for this live, and then you with your brains, and we can look into it a bit more another time. But let's just. I will cut a piece of. Let me see. What do I need? So it'd be 9 by 6, and just fold it in half. We'll do that for now. Just to get it upright, and it will still all fold flat. No, it doesn't need anything heavier. But I think that'll just pull it down. Let's do. It's all right. This will work. Just adding another, you know, card blank to the back of it. By 6, and then score at 4.5. So we just made a small little panel. Oh, Brian, I've just read your comment at that. I think that's lovely. That's a lovely idea. So now, in theory, that would go behind. Yeah. And that holds it up. Like that. So we just do that. Looks like a man's shirt. You're seeing lots of things, you know, with those diamonds folded like that. Which is good. Yeah, you could put a tie, can you? That could be the collar. And you can have a tie in the middle. That would look good. So it's not made it too more bulky or anything. I'll just stick that behind. We will always find a way. There you go, straight away. That's made a difference. So there's your easel. So if you do want to do this, but like I said, if you've got a bit more time with it, you could maybe, I'm just thinking if you could hook and loop maybe like under that, because that would bring, but then you lose the design. That's the thing. I didn't want to take away from the design. But that, I'll have to keep it up, right? I didn't burnish it. I'll just push that down a little bit. We just need, yeah. Where have we got wings? I've done feathers. Don't think I've done wings. I've done them on like the gnomes and stuff. Cute card, yeah, it is. But it works. It works. We got it. We're done. Whereas extra layer behind the easel piece. No, it's pushing it back because the way it's folding, so it needed something coming in that direction. Feathers as angel wings. Yeah, don't need to, you know, artificial feathers. Use them behind. I think that would look lovely actually. It's a good idea, Jeanette. Right, let's what else did I want to add to this one now? See, the parasols and stuff would look quite cute. I want to use a few more of these bits. So we get the beach bag, because that can be 3D. That can be there. We could have the umbrella somewhere as well. Get the beach bowl. So we do all these bits because I can colour them all together then. And then I was just going to have another little sentiment. Life is better with friends. You could have that like attaching through the middle there. That would be quite nice. Excuse me. Let's stamp onto piece. But this is like I said, this is the fun part with these is you can just kind of play around and just see what you can do with it. I'll definitely get you some maybe some cardstock you're not that bothered with, and just cut it and play around. I might use, no, we won't use the, I will do one glass actually. Let's grab, where did I just put it? What's this, Tracy? Another, I've got to have 3. Oh yeah, you do have to have 3, don't you? You're right. Let me grab it. You are correct. Okay. That'll do. That'll be enough to decorate. Remember to do your thumbs up, guys. It does help out the channel a lot. What are we on now? 108 thumbs up, and there's 100 and nearly 150 of you watching. So if you haven't done so, it's free to do, and it does help me out. Right, let's do. We'll do a nice pinky parasol. I think we're pretty close as it is. I'll bring you in a little bit closer. So let's do. This is quite a good pink. Thank you, Sandra. These don't take long to colour, they're just little images. Who's enjoying their Ohuhu markers? I mean, lots of you have been purchasing them since I started using them. I think we'll do the pink beach ball as well, so it matches. Are you feeling all relaxed now, Hayley? You can just chill now. For anybody that's just joining, Hayley is my new design team for Made to Surprise, and this is her first collection that she's used. Love my Ohuhu. Well, it's Benita that really got me onto them because she's been using them for quite a while, and she's always been saying about them. A bit too dark. Let's do this one maybe. Brilliant. Use them all the time. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I bought the 327. Hayley's definitely one of us. She's easily led. Have you got them, or you just ordered them? Where's that again? I forgot to tell you. I brought the 327. Oh, so you've got them. Did you use them for the colour in the collections? They are nice. Yes, I'm here and calm down now. The nerves have gone. You can have a nice chilled weekend now. Oh, yeah. Sam, will you show the samples again at the end? Yes, I will. Yeah, I'll go over them again. And there'll be photos will go up on my page as well. Nice one, Hayley. Benita is a big Ohuhu fan of the colour yet. Quite a few in the chat that like using them. And then a little bit of grey. So I've not really had the time to sit down with them properly, but I'll get there. I've got my little kind of groups that I like to use together. quite a lot of tutors, like tutorials out there as well, showing you how to use them. Tips and tricks, all that good stuff. I've been using mine for a while. Just bought my second set of 320. Gosh, no, I've got two sets of, what have I got? Two sets of 60, I think, haven't I? I think that's what I've got, but I am going to get another. Oh, actually, I got paid today, so I might look at, yeah, I might get another set. I have the full collection. So when you say full collection, though, there is a lot of Ohuhus across different. Are you telling me you got everyone? Or you've got the full collection of like the Carla ones or something? Or do you have everyone? Let's do our little champagne. Could this card base be a 5x7? Well, no, because it's only 6 inches tall. You can't stretch that. It is a 6-inch high card. But you could, I guess, I don't know, maybe you could extend it, I don't know. Because we sized it to work with these stamped images. 5x7 was just didn't give me the room, so that's why we've done a 6x6. And then do our little beach bag. You've got your beach bag, it's got a fan, scarf, glasses, and a water bottle, which is cute. Some of my greys are drying different colour to how I expected. Oh, really? You not got your swatch? Because that's dry, isn't it? So your swatch will tell you. What colours we got? She's got teal. So follow the colours that's on her. Is that the one I used, or was it the next one? I have a full Honolulu collection. It's defo over 300. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, Laura, just anything like that, just sort it out with head office. They'll do it for you. Do the little fan. Never tried it here, Marcus. What do they taste? What do they taste? Oh, do you know, I read that for seeing who commented. I should have realised. I should have just ignored it. Hi, Mike. Let's do a little pink polka dot scarf, just so everything ties in. Glasses with a bit of yellow, just use the same colours so everything matches. A water bottle as well. Do another little darker bit. And then all the darts. So we do I think I use chartreuse. Yeah, we'll do it so it matches that guy's shirt in the other one. And then just the greys. Oh, right under my chair, typical. Do that one and just a little bit of a darker grey. Having fun with the grandkids. Sam, what colour are your nails? Oh, I don't know. It's colours that my nail tech does for me. I don't know what that colour is. Is it Homer? Can't remember the one she uses. Right, they're done. They're going to look lovely. And let's just do these ones. I'm just going to use the colours that are in the image so everything matches. I'm not sure how much of that you can see. There we go. Thank you. Yes, probably right. Laura, that sounds delightful. What did Laura say? Oh no, but not the type you drink online. Oh. Yeah, what do they taste like? I thought we had a troll, spammer in the chat. Okay, and then we will do the beer. Can't remember all of the colours. Let me grab my little swatch because I want to get the colours of his jumper. I think it was eggshell and unbleached titanium. I remember pulling those two. Trying to find where they are. Nope. Where's that one? Is it in this one? Sorry guys, I just want to get the same colours that I used. Oh, there we go. Eggshell brown and unbleached. That must be. Sometimes you look at, you think the colour, see, it's slightly different. That's it. Right. So let's do. I think I'll do this part. Sam, you need to get a new mic. I need to get. I haven't even got one on. I tried one and no one could hear me. It kept messing it up. Once I get all the Wi-Fi sorted out, or have a proper setup anyway, but I don't really want to do it until I'm out in the garden. Get it done properly. They are only dies in the set with holes. They are only dies in the set with holes in the design. I don't know what you're referencing. What's that? Where am I? Oh, what were you chatting about here? I think it was the flowers from Bouquet Builder. Oh, if you have, has there been a question I've missed? I can't see. Can't see what you're chatting about. Yeah, it's 24 minutes past 11 now. Oh, Digitaz. I'm looking for the flowers they used for angel. Oh, right. Flowers they used for angel. Oh, did someone use them for some flowers for angel? Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Sometimes it's hard for me because I don't see all of the previous what you're chatting, like replying to. I do that, Tracy, a lot, even with stuff like this. I fussy cut stuff. Especially if I sit downstairs and colour, I just sit and fussy cut it. Oh, I get you. Okay, Brian, I understand now. I found the flowers. They are called bouquet builder. Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, I try and, because I like to be able to answer, as many questions. I think we do a white pizza box. And then the pizza will stand out a bit more. We use, just do a bit of a grey shading. Pizza should stand out a little bit better. It's not bad. The pizza base colour actually. A little bit more baked. Yeah, no, I get what you're doing now. Helping each other out, which is all good. Right, let's do a little bit of what's the other yellow? Let's use the lemon yellow just for some cheese. Cheese. What do you like on your pizza, guys? Name me some pizza toppings. I'm a Hawaiian. I'm a ham and pineapple, which so many people were like, no. I love pineapple on pizza. And I like chicken as well. I like a chicken pizza. I like anchovies, goat's cheese, that kind of thing as well. Pepperoni, chicken, and mango. Oh, I've never had mango on a pizza before, but I like pineapple, so I know I'd probably really like that. Tez is a Hawaiian as well. And do a little green, do some basil on this one, a little bit fancy, barbecue chicken. Some basil leaves on this one. There we go. And then we do controllers. Again, we do them. What colour? No, we do these ones black because I did white on the other ones before. Let's just get a darker grey. Brie, chicken, and cranberry sauce. Nice. Lovely. Yeah, I did white controllers. I don't know, PS5. I don't know what these. I don't know if she's designed these around a controller. No, similar to one, like a popular one. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, the last computer I had was a Nintendo 64 and a Sony Master System or Mega Drive. And I also had a ZX Spectrum. So it's been a while. I don't think I had. I think my sister had PlayStations. I was hitting the clubs by then. I didn't get that. I think she had the first PlayStation. Was it PlayStation 6? No, what was the first PlayStation? Can't remember now. Xbox, are they? Okay. Yeah, I never had Xbox. Veg pizza, peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes, all good. Yeah, that word ham and creamy cheese. Oh, really? Well, give us your one, Miss Patriotic. Come on. You can't say that and not tell us your one. Or have you and I've missed it? Apologies. You may have actually said, let me just go back. You can't say ours are weird if you haven't given your one. Come on, what do you have on your pizza then? What's making them weird? I like it. You can't beat a good margarita sometimes. Just a nice margarita. You can pretty much put anything on a pizza. My sister and I had an Atari and played Space Invaders and tennis. I've had that one, Benita, but it's my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi can't hold it. that's the issue. I've tried them all. There's loads of good ones, but just my Wi-Fi and the big thick walls that I've got in the cottage. It's just, yeah, I've got to have it all like properly connected and not just use the router. I need to have it actually wired in. Be all right if my craft room was downstairs in the living room, or I need to get another internet and have a separate, you know, internet for my craft room. So we'll get there, but yeah, a few people I know. I think Helen used to use OBS. Helen Griffin. All that fruit on pizza is yuck. Hey, you can't criticise that. It's not yuck. Sweet and sour, it's lovely. There's a nice thing about sweetness and sour and different. It works. I mean spinach, not seaweed. Duck hoisin sauce, spring onions. Oh, what have I missed, Barbara? I see, I've just caught you. I'm in hospital. I've had a fit. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, just brought the collection. Hopefully, oh Barbara, I hope you're well, considering what's happened, but I hope you're okay. Was this unexpected? Are you, I mean, is it okay with the new situation? Yeah, bless you. Oh, and you've still brought the collection, you sweetheart. Well, hopefully it'll lift your spirits a little bit, because it's going to be, yeah, I imagine lots of new things to navigate. Oh, bless you. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of a highlight on this just because it's dark. And then we'll colour in, we'll do, I don't know what colour I'm just putting any colours on these. We'll do green, red, blue and yellow. They always seem to be good little ones on a controller. Blue and then yellow. The big controller in the middle, I'll just keep it white, I guess. We'll just add a little grey to that one. I hope you're soon. Oh, just an email. So they're expecting my parcel. Yay. So that means they'll be heading to the office to collect it all for you. Yeah, and we'll just do little, just keep these kind of grey. I think that looks quite good. And the bottle as well. There we go. That'll do. Good morning, sounds a bit late, but I'm here. Hi Maureen, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining. Right, let's get these all cut and we can finish building the cards. We are good for time, which is nice. Just pop them in there for now before I sort them all out. Right, let me just bring you out a little bit. The dice. Pineapple does belong on pizza. Ham and pineapple or margarita, yeah. I like ham and pineapple with a margarita cocktail. That's like lovely, that is. Right, there's my tape. Well, keep us updated on your recovery, Barbara. And isn't it good that we've got crafting and that you're still able to do that? Isn't that a blessing? You know, I think if you have a lot of obstacles thrown at you in life, but if it doesn't stop you doing your hobby, I think we're lucky, you know. So I'd like to think that with what life might have for me in the future, I'm still going to be able to have my hands and my eyesight, you know, to be able to do this still. My body can give up in other areas, but as long as it just allows me to still have my hands, then I think I'll be all right. Not pizza related, but I love cheese and pineapple on pizza. So do I, Karen. If I'm ever doing a party, I always do them. I make it look like a little hedgehog. Love it, and I'm usually the only one that eats it. Maybe that's why I love having pineapple on a pizza so much, because of the whole cheese and pineapple at parties. Oh, I love that, and it's so different as well. In fact, I'm going to go out. I'm going to get some pineapple chunks on my break. I'm going to nip to the bakery as well. I order a ham and pineapple, but once cooked, I remove the pineapple. I hate this. Why did you order it then? Oh gosh, that made me jump. Here we go. Sorry guys, that really made me jump then. Hang on. One moment. It wouldn't be alive without the door going, would it? Oh, that's actually really sweet. And that, I've just been reminded to tell you guys, I'm going to have to go live on Monday because it's Monty's birthday Tuesday and I forgot to make him a card. And somebody's just arrived for him, Monty Calcott, to the PO box. And someone else has sent a card. I've not opened it, but he's got another card. It's very sweet. If that's any of you in the chat, thank you. That's very, very cute. I don't know what that is though. So yes, I'm going to go live on Monday and make his birthday card. Aww. Who's this from? It's got a little bit sticky from the packaging. Who sent this? Anybody? I know, because on Tuesday I was like, oh my god, when am I going to have the chance to make his card? I always make him a card. Ah, to my lovely friend who's, sorry, it's got a little bit sticky from the packaging, it's got stuck onto it. Oh. Hang on, let me just open this first. Oh, who's done this? I was bored, so I made you this card. Who's this from? To Sam, you can never have too many pokey tools. Love, Kay. P.S. Card inspo came from YouTuber Sally Ann Moore. Ah, Kay. Do you mind if I show it, Kay? I think you're in the chat, aren't you? What have you done? I think it's Kay in chat, isn't it? Oh, did you make this? I'm sure it's RK in chat. I don't want to. Yeah, I think I recognise the address. I'm pretty sure it is. Well, I want to check Kate doesn't mind. I don't think she will. She might not be here anymore. She sent me a pokey tool. And she's used the new lighthouse from the Made to Make. Yes, I made it. Oh, look what Kay made. That's the front. And then this is the new lighthouse from the Made to Make and the stamps. And then look. This is, I've done this style before with the farmyard one, I think, but not with the big panels. That's really cool. Look, she's used all the images. Kay, that's so sweet. I love the sentiment as well. I was bored, so I made you this card. Oh, that's, you put a big smile on my face. Thank you. That is lovely. And there you go, another more inspo for the Made to Make magazine. If any of you have got it, that looks so cool. Love that. How clever. You're a good one, aren't you? Hey? Thank you. That's really, yeah, that's a little bit lost for words. Thanks, Kay. I've been making focus tools, beaded pens, and dangles too. That is lovely. That is lethal. There is the foam on it. Actually, it just dropped on the floor. There we go. I'll keep that on there. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Thank you, Kay. That's really sweet of you. I love that card. Well done, Kay. Right. Back to the task in hand. We're still fine with our time anyway, and I don't have to finish it on the 2 hours, so get these all cut. And then yeah, Monty's got a present, which is very kind. You guys spoil him as well. We're a lovely bunch in this group, I tell you. So many of you have got lovely friendships that you've formed over the years. Some of you even meet up with each other. Others of you craft online together. It's lovely. Actually, there, just get these done. So we can blame Kay really, because that's why I had to answer the door, you know. It's Kay's fault that I had to get up. Oh no, I need it again for the other bits, don't I? Yeah, lovely card. Monty's like, oh. No, I know what he wants to go in the window, but he's not going in the window because he'll bark. Not while I'm live. No, you have to wait. I'm nearly finished. Come on, come back up. Go lie down for a little bit longer. You know the drill. That one. That's all of those ones. I'll put them away in a minute. Don't need the pizza one again. The timing was it's like she wanted her card to be shown. Sarah and I meet weekly, and Kay and I meet most months. See, so nice. I love that. Benita and Rita are meeting up, so they're both in Swindon. No, Sweden. And the timing, I don't know. Sam, looking at your cutting plates makes me feel so. We were talking about this the other day. It's weak in the middle as well, so it doesn't always cut properly. I've got to get it. I'm so bad for that. I need to get it ordered. I've got a list of things to order, but it's just other things go on, and I don't know. I know I shouldn't make excuses. I need the. Where's the little cut bottle? Where's the bottle? I haven't cut that one already, have I? Can't find the bottle die. Here before Helen. 4 years old. Can't believe it. And I would have had him 4 years in May. Oh, I shouldn't have put that tape across that bit. Yeah. Sam, you have to do orders. I have to start. Monty, I know what you want, sweetheart, but you're not. Not yet. In a minute. Come back up here, please. Come on. Come on. Up. Up, up, up. Come on. He's so demanding, that dog. Maybe I should visit my friend in Sweden and perhaps meet up with you, Benita. Oh, that'd be nice. Group of you. No, I can't find. I'm going to have to just quickly fussy cut these. I think I've just got caught underneath something. Let me cut these out. Load of recycling. I've got to do business expenses. What for travel? Oh, I've got ink on my finger already. Honestly, when I go to my nail tech sometimes, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I've got loads of ink everywhere. So it's all right. Auntie, sweetheart, come on, come up. I know you don't need to go out, so just come back up. I even have new sisters, thanks. Ah, see? If you take anything away from me, it will be hopefully new friends. Maybe a little bit less in the bank, but hey, it puts a smile on our faces, hey? Right, I'm nearly finished, so go lie down and I'll be with you in a bit. Go on. Bernice is in the south near, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, but I'm sure when I hear someone from Sweden say it, it runs off the tongue beautifully. Right, let's do the darts together. Do you want them in that one? Can you hear him? He's like trying to hype himself up to go up the ramp. I don't know why he does it. Pizza, darts, pizza. It's like we've got one of these places in Plymouth where it's like a place where there's a bar and then there's just games everywhere. You can do board games, darts, bowling, like Skittles. There's like games set up, everything really. It's really cool. Students love it. Far from Somerset then. New friends, brilliant cards. We take them gravely. So we do pizza on there, and then I'll stick. Oh, maybe I should have done a brown pizza box. It's because I did it on the other one, that one, and I think it was just all a bit too brown. Right, let's put a little bit of glue. Seems everyone is south. I want to add that one. Might add that one actually on there somewhere. Let's do. Actually, you're right. I could just switch. There, I've just glued that there though. You're right. I could have just switched it. It doesn't matter now. It's fine. Let's do that one there, and then that one there. Do a couple of beers. Do a beer there. Or do I do the two beers together? There. No, you should have the three darts together, shouldn't you? Let's put those two. Let's put this one over the top. These boxes are a little bit smaller. I might take that off and put it on the other end. Cut that. Cover that up. You might have little sentiments you can put in these boxes. You might just want to have them all covered in pattern paper. There's so many ways to decorate this. I just want to give you just a few ideas. I've been shopping, so I've just managed to get my order in. Hey Deb. That'll do. I think that looks cute. Once that all folds down, we can add some glaze. It's nice to add it onto this one. Add it onto sorry, little like the glasses, beer, the bottles, like the little buttons on the console. Do a little pizza, some of the toppings, and then do the buttons so that everything's got a little shine on it. Yeah, I think that's cute. Can't wait for my set to come. I visit Leicester regularly. Daughter lives there. Not sure of any muckers here in Ohio. You'd be surprised if you've got any local crafting, like public crafting groups on Facebook. It might be worth just asking. Hi, just wondering, is anybody a member of Muckers? You might get the odd one going, yes, I am. I'm near Scunthorpe. Anyone local? So if I just bring that up, you can see how cute is that. Oh, lovely. So do that one, and then let's finish this one. So I need to do the layers for that. I thought, oh, she can maybe hold that. I don't know where to put that one. Let's do these ones. Could always go on the back if I don't use it on the front. Thank you everyone. Stick that one next to this. Right, let's just cut the squares for the top there. So if we do the pink, which I've got enough still here, and the dies. So I've got piles of stuff everywhere. Move that away a bit because I'm drying. So we need, I'm not going to do all the triangle bits because you can see them all there. It would be here for quite a while otherwise, but sticking them down anyway. They don't take long to cut because you've got enough, but we'll do these two in the pink. But this one would definitely benefit having, so I will eventually do it all these sides because you see them when that's open. Yeah, might re-look at this again though. We might maybe re-look at the easel on a live or something because I think it's there. We could just do something else. Thank you everyone. I used to live there. Some of you. I'm sure there are. I mean, we've got a lot of muckers in Plymouth. I was surprised. So I can see where you all live, and I obviously don't give that information out, but when I can go into my analytics, I can like go down into like geographical and all that lot, and I can see how many are in Plymouth and such and such, and yeah, I was surprised. There's quite a few. And then we'll do blue from the paper pad. I should have a little bit of scrap left from that at the back. You can see all that though. You can see it on YouTube as well. It doesn't give me like personal information. It's just what you've put in. It doesn't give me addresses or nothing like that. Probably not actually, Tess. There's probably still quite a few in France in general, but yeah, your specific, you know, area, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, the blue looks nice. That ties it in a bit. The barbican. Yeah. Some good fish and chips. Just leave with that for now. Like I said, I could add a little bit more. I don't think that will look right on there. It does look cute. It kind of pulls the scene together. I don't know if I kind of like it hanging like that. So I could go there, so it's just kind of covering their head. Oh, that looks cute. Let's do that. I'll pop it up on a bit of foam. Kind of like that. I've not done that with it yet, because I like it. Let's do that. Imagine that easel card the other way around. You could use the 2 diamonds as your easel stop on the main image behind. Yes, you just need to make sure that it can fold flat, so you can't stick any, because I'm sure I turned it that way before when I kind of was planning this, but it was a bit, oh, maybe I was wrong, I don't know, but yes, I think it's definitely something to revisit. That's a bit low there, it takes away from the image. I might snip off a bit so it's as if it's in front of them. One of them's holding it. I do like that. Yeah, I'm going to snip it. Oh no, I was going to snip it like there. So it's the sticks in front of them. What do we think? Because otherwise it's like it's just gone in a bum. If I snip it there on an angle, it's like it's gone behind, in front of them. Should I just leave it for now? Resistance has failed just on my order. Jill, you've done well. Nearly 2 hours in. You that's some good self-control. Fab collection as usual. So I have to go. I need to attend a meeting. No worries, Rita. Thank you for joining. It's nice having you here towards the middle on a slight angle. That's replying. The comments. But yeah, you get the idea. I'm still very pleased with this. I really like it. I like the style. I like how it's coming together. I think it's something we can definitely work on a bit. And skip bottom. And then I was going to maybe put that was the other sentiment to just run along the top there, but we'll stamp it quickly and I can show it. Whether I stick it or not is another thing, but quickly show it, and then I will go back through all the samples again, show all the product for anybody who missed it, and I think we're done. Snip, snip, snip. Yeah, I'll probably play around with that before I photograph it and show it then. So it's definitely a usable card. There's no issues with that. It's just, you know, when you look at something you think you just know that there might be a slightly better way. Thank you, Brian. Which is Becky. Just looked at my list. I thought then I'm sure we know Brian's real name. Go and have some lunch. I am feeling quite hungry. Like I said, I'm going to walk down to the bakery. I'm going to get some pineapple. And I need to get something nice for dinner. I always like a nice dinner when I've done a launch. It's like my little reward. Thank you, Hayley. And again, big shout out to you as well. For anybody just joining, Hayley is the new DT design team for Made to Surprise, and this has been her first collection that she's designed cards for. And you'll see them in a minute when I go back through the samples, but she's done a fab job. No worries, Nova. Take care. Thank you for joining. Let's get an idea. Yeah, I mean, it does look nice. I've just ordered fish and chips. I might get fish and chips now. It is Friday after all. It is Friday after all. We'll put it on. Like I said, this is one where we can definitely look at it again. Yeah, pina colada. As straight as possible. It works. Like I said, it's just one of those cards, you know, when you're just not 100% happy with it. It could definitely be. I could put this in the envelope now and post it off. You know, it's finished really nicely, but it's just need to work that bit. But I just love the idea of it. I just would like that a bit more like that. Hold itself that way, but you need to be able to make sure it can all fold flat. If I hold this one up anyway, you can see this is our easel. How cute. Because that's not really going in the stopper. It's almost like it needs. Yeah, we'll look at this again. The amazing card. Thank you, Helen. Anyway, so that is one demo. That's another one. And then let's show all of the other beautiful cards. So Hayley made this one, which is a 3D one, but she's just taken this element here and popped the two of them. She just basically snipped off, or she might have even wrapped the two tabs underneath. But how cute is that? I think it's lovely. This is one of my favourites. With that sentiment, behind every great night are great friends and a cocktail. I think it's just a really sweet card. Then we've got a box style. So this is two together and then just adding a simple score line right down through the middle here so that it could all fold flat that way. So you've got like a spring. So that's your box card style, which I think looks wonderful. Really like that. I need to just remember that's got slightly wet still gloss on it. Then we've got, I should have started from the beginning with the simplified version, which is here. So that is your basic 6x6. Let's put this one back over there. 6x6 version here. Okay, which I really like. I love that image. Then we've got, this was a panel card that Hayley did. So this is using the Made to Surprise die set, but again, with all of this, you can make them without the dies, but the dies just make it a bit easier, but you can make the panel card as well without the dies. But that looks really nice as well. I like the way she's added the diamonds down the side of that one. And then we've got a double version. There's no one card is the same. They are all different. So this is what I did today, but we changed it by adding the diamonds on the side as well. Yeah, I've done tutorials for my 4, but not the 2 that I've just done today. But that's that one as well. So it just depends on the look that you kind of want to go for. And I masked that one. So for anybody that's wondering how I coloured, that's my mask for it. I kept it to the side just to show actually, so I'm glad I've reminded myself. So I stamped them and then I stamped it again on some paper and just fussy cut it. I did use my precision knife to cut in between the arms, but if you don't want to get that detailed, you could just go over that afterwards. And then I just put that over the top of them, and then I used my oxide inks and just inked the whole of the background, and then just remove it. And you've still got your stamped image there as well. So that's how I did that, just in case anybody was wondering. And then I did this box version, but I put it on an 8x8 card, and you can see the springy side. So it's that, but I've cut into this, and then I added the disco ball, and then the ladies are in the nightclub, which I thought looked really nice. I like the addition of the centre diamond to stabilise the panels. Yeah, so I mean, they work with or without, because I mean, just on its own with the two, that's fine, you know, but then you may want to, you know, add the diamond if you wanted it to, you know, to hold it all together. Stand that one up there, put that one down there. And then sorry, Hayley has done this one, which is the 2 panels on each side, rather than the diamonds with the 1 panel. So every single card is different. And then this one is just a nice big 8x8 with that concertina on the front, which is really clever. And again, showing off the ladies dancing. And then 2 monster cards. We've got this one, which looks like a keyboard or controls. I think it's great style for the you know, that gaming theme. This is a big 12x6 card. But again, great if you're hand delivering. Could be a nice little centerpiece, maybe a party. I don't know. I think it's fab. Really like that one. And then I'm running out of room. And then this one here. This is 3 panels. Again, these are big, but it's just to show you where you can go with these cards. This is your 3 panel one. So again, hand deliver, you know, is going to be best for these massive ones. But I think, you know, even if you're making it for your partner at home, you could just literally make it, and it can be part of your birthday decorations. You know, if you're someone that puts little streamers up and balloons and stuff, then you can have this on the mantle already displayed, you know. So I think this can be one of my favourite MTS. Oh really, Benita, thank you. They are brilliant cards. I love Hayley's Massive 3. Yeah, so we, you know, I like to just show you how far you can really push some of these collections, how big you can make the cards. But again, I know it's not for everybody. There is your smaller, you know, your 6x6, or even like that kind of size that will go into a C6 envelope, you know. So hopefully there is something there for all tastes. But yeah, there you have it. So this is the new Let the Good Times Roll, which is this set here. You've then got your 8x8 paper pad. You've got 2 sets because I've put stuff on the top. You've got your Scene Builder set here, and then you've got your 4 new stamp sets. So I'll just bring these all in here. So we've got this one, which I've just been using, Life's a Beach, Just the Guys, Games Night, and Paint the Town Red. And you can get that all as a full bundle, or everything sold individually. There you have it. Let me just flip you around. Oh, it's just saying my battery is going. Let me just to say goodbye. Let me just change the angle. Hello. Yes, there we go. Yes, she's doing a couple of tutorials, Sandra. She did say she is. I'm not sure which ones. Did you hear my stomach? I have been up since like 6. I had my breakfast early. Yeah, she's doing a couple of tutorials. I can't remember which one she said, but yeah, just make sure you're subscribed. You've got the notification bell turned on, and then you'll get all of the updates for Hayley's channel as well. So fun and different. Have a great weekend. Thank you. And I'll show you those case card again. That's how it looks. She's just arrived in the post. And then, oh, that way. There's the new lighthouse. It's so nice to see other people using it. And then, oh, we've got all of them made to make. That's issue 2 that she's decorated that with. Again, thank you, Kay. That was very, very kind of you. Fab card Sam, thank you. Wonderful cards. Thank you for sharing. Congrats to you both for sharing your creative works of art. Such a nice collection. Great cards from both of you. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. You enjoy the collection when it arrives. Lots of you are already getting your dispatch, which is great. And yeah, I'll be back Monday to make Monty's birthday card. So Monty's card, I'll be probably about 2 o'clock. I'll do the usual 2 o'clock time because I'll have obviously normal work that I've got to get on with on a Monday. So I don't want to just crack on and get that done. And then I'll be live on the Monday. Mine's already been posted. Kim's going to have hers quick. Some people get it on the Saturday. I've seen when we've had a launch, a few of you post tomorrow. Yeah, mine's arrived. Thank you, Sam. Have a great weekend. Next Peanuts edition. Next Peanuts edition. Do you mean launch? Next Peanuts launch? That's, I think, next week. Next week or the week after. Enjoy today. Thank you, Sam. You're welcome, Joel. And yeah, enjoy your weekend, guys. Hopefully we get some nice-ish weather. It is cold though. I mean, I answered the door to the postman just now. I was like, oh my god. And I haven't got my heating on, so my house is holding. It's starting to, all the work I've been doing, the insulation and stuff, it's clearly working. That carded case is wonderful. Can you do similar one? Yeah, I wouldn't do it on a mix and match because we never use card folds on a mix and match. We use die sets, but I'd do it on a Wednesday possibly. She's given me the YouTuber she follows, so I can have a little look. That card is not on that one. Been fun as always are. Monty, I'm going to say hi quickly. I know lots of you like to see him. Monty. Maybe he's either grumpy. I'm done now. Monty Moo. He's such a love. Do you want to come say hi? I'm sorry. But you know what it's like on one Friday every month. We've got to do our job, haven't we? Do you want to come say hi? Come up here. He does this. He comes in, he lies right down. You hear his tail. Oh. Are you happy, boy? Are you happy now when it's finished? Come here then. Come say hi quickly. Oh, come and say hello. Come and say hello. Here he is. Incoming. My gorgeous boy. Hey, let's say hi. Lots of people like to see you. You're nearly 4. Big boy. I can't believe 4 years I've had you. 4 lovely years. You're such a love. The birthday boy. Yeah, I'm going to order his little hat and everything because he always has a new hat as well. So we'll get that. And I'm going to have to get you some presents over the weekend. Mummy's nearly forgot. I've had so much on. I know. Can you believe it? Remember when I got him? Hey? It's your birthday on Tuesday. Hey? And you're home with me as well. Right. I'm going to go, everybody. Get him sorted, let him go out. And yes, I'll see you Monday if you're around, and enjoy your new products. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.